Hey y'all, and good morning. It is a beautiful February day here in coastal North Carolina. I garden in Zone 8. So today we are going to be tackling the job of pruning back our Limelight hydrangeas. So here on the front of the house we have 5 Limelight hydrangeas and they are absolutely beautiful. So I just planted these last spring, so this will be my first prune back for these hydrangeas. So the nice thing about Limelight hydrangeas is they're a panicle hydrangea. They kind of look like a football shape on their blossoms, but it also means that they bloom on new wood. So good thing is you don't have to be nervous about trimming back these because you're still going to have beautiful blossoms. So the first step that we're going to do is to gather all of our supplies. So that should be super simple. We're just going to need a pair of pruners, a kneeling pad, a place to place all of our old branches, and a pair of gloves. All right, guys, so let's get started. First thing we want to look for is anything dead, diseased, or damaged, kind of like the standard norm when you're pruning back anything here in the winter time. Then after that, we're going to look for any branches that are crossing. We want to remove those so they don't cause further damage. And then the last thing we want to do is prune it back by a third. Should be pretty simple today, so let's get started on pruning back these Limelight hydrangeas. Okay, so step number 1 is we're going to look for anything dead, diseased, or damaged. So I can see off the gate right here we have one little limb that broke, and it may have broke when we had our little snow a couple of weeks ago. And then I'm kind of looking in here, and I'm not seeing anything else that is broken. So we just have that one little broken limb. Now I do see a lot of branches that are crossing each other. So let me get you guys in a little bit closer to show you what that looks like. So these branches right here, they're actually rubbing on each other. And once you get the weight of these big blossoms in a windstorm, this is going to cause damage to this side and this side. So because this is the stronger limb and it's kind of going out away from the plant, I'm going to go ahead and take this one back. These here are rubbing as well. Take this one out. Okay, so the next thing we want to look at is these little bitty tiny branches. So this Limelight hydrangea gets blossoms that are about the size of footballs. And so this little spindly branches are not going to be able to hold the weight of those big, beautiful blossoms. So we're going to take all of these spindly little branches. Sometimes people will say like no smaller than the size of a pencil. And we're going to take all of those out. Okay, so now that we've got everything removed that's dead, diseased, or damaged, we also got the branches that were crossing over each other, and then we also got the really small spindly branches taken care of. So now we're going to take this down by a third. So this measures, I'm not going to use this tall one because that's kind of unusual for this plant to be like that. And this is 30 inches, so that's going to be perfect. So we're going to take this down by 10 inches, which will be right in here. So I'm going to go ahead and make my cut right above this set of little nodes here. Ooh, this is a thick one. And there we go. So that's going to be our guideline for the rest of this plant. So let's get it cut down by a third. Okay guys, so that is it. We got this beautiful Limelight hydrangea clip back. So one of the things you want to make sure you look for before you prune back your hydrangea is what kind of hydrangea that you have. But if you have a Panicle hydrangea, you can definitely use this method that I've done today, and you are not going to miss any blooms for next year. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was informative. Let me know in the description down below what you do for your Limelight hydrangeas and how you prune them back. But I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a chance to get in your gardens today. Bye, friends.